Good morning, grade 11. This is Mrs. Pascale. Today's lesson is Dividing Polynomials, Chapter 5, Section 5.4. The objective is to divide polynomials using long division. Long division is one of many methods that can be used to divide polynomials. It even can help us to factor the polynomials. So in this section, we will review the steps of dividing polynomials using the long division. By following the steps, divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. Then multiply the quotient obtained from the first step by the divisor and write the answer below the dividend. Subtract both expressions to get a remainder, then bring down the next term and repeat the process until the remainder is 0 or of degree smaller than the divisor. Let's take some examples. Example 1. Divide x cubed minus 6x squared plus 7x plus 6 by x minus 3. In writing the division symbol, the dividend should be inside the symbol. So x cubed minus 6x squared plus 7x plus 6 should be written to the right of the symbol, and the divisor x minus 3 should be written to the left. Then we start by dividing the first term x cubed by the first term x. So x cubed dividing by x gives x squared. The quotient should be written in the light green, so it's x squared. Once we get x squared, we need to multiply it by the divisor x minus 3, so it gives x cubed minus 3x squared. Subtract the first part of the dividend from this factor, we get minus 3x squared. Bring down 7x and repeat the same steps. Dividing minus 3x squared by x gives minus 3x, so we write it in the quotient. Then we multiply minus 3x by x minus 3 to get minus 3x squared plus 9x. Subtract these two expressions, we get minus 2x. Bring down 6 and repeat the same process. By dividing minus 2x by x, we get minus 2. Then we need to multiply minus 2 by the divisor to get minus 2x plus 6. Subtracting the two expressions, we get a remainder of 0. And then we can write the polynomial in factorized form since the remainder is equal to 0. So we can write the polynomial x cubed minus 6x squared plus 7x plus 6 is equal to x minus 3 into x squared minus 3x minus 2 plus 0, or simply x minus 3 into x squared minus 3x minus 2, which represents the factorization of the polynomial of third degree. Example 2, divide 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x plus 5 by x plus 2. Again, start by dividing 2x cubed by x. We get 2x squared, we write it in the quotient part. Then multiply 2x squared by x plus 2, we get 2x cubed plus 4x squared. Subtracted from the first part of the dividend, we get minus 7x squared. Bring down 4x and repeat the same process. By dividing minus 7x squared by x, we get minus 7x. Then multiplying minus 7x by x, we get minus 7x squared minus 14x. Subtracting it from the previous expression, we get 18x. Then bring down 5 and repeat. By dividing 18x by x, we get 18. Then multiplying 18 by x plus 2, we get 18x plus 36. Subtracting 18x plus 36 from 18x plus 5, we get negative 31. And this is the remainder since it's of degree 0, smaller than the degree of the divisor. How can we write this polynomial? Okay, how can we write this polynomial? It's 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x plus 5 into is equal to x plus 2 into 2x squared minus 7x plus 18 minus 31. As you see, this is not the factorized form of this polynomial. It's only if we expand the right hand side, it will give us the same answer as the left hand side. As application, you can you can open your books on page 308 and do the divisions from number 9 till number 16. Thank you.